There's one thing I always tell people: you're on your own. Even if your family is having 50 cars, those are not your cars.
Yeah.
Those are not your mansions. Those are not. I don't care even if your father is having what. You have to build your own legacy from scratch. I believe in people that are struggling every day to be better people than people that are waiting for inheritance.
Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Student podcast. Namhlanje siphethe indoda enkulu YANGA DLAMINI. How are you, sir?
I'm good, send you.
I'm above. I can't complain. Siyakwamukela la ekhaya mfethu. Do you feel welcomed?
Yeah, it's the best opportunity to be honest. Uqamba manga nje. It's one of those days you say, you know what, I think somehow you've made it
To a platform.
Yeah, to a platform even in life in general. Because such opportunities they come once in a lifetime.
No, bro, siyabonga kakhulu mfethu. It can only mean we mean something to you now, because we made this day special. And siyabonga now for honoring the invitation.
Shaba Fingers.
Sure.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, brother. This is a simple platform. It's an educational platform. Ngoba wazi ukuthi buse-varsity, even though manje we are operating there.
Yeah.
There are people that are coming behind us. Yabo. We want this body of work to reach them. Yabo. Oh, but Matish, this is what YANGA experienced. I can learn something from that. And this is how I can better shape my life. Yabo. So, uzokhuleka nje bethu, share experiences, share wisdom, yeah. But ngizokubuza imibuzo khona ngizoyenza ibe lula lento. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, akonking. Yeah, akonking of.
Let's rock. Lento nginokuyiqala kalula ne. Unosisi engihlangana naye. Every time angihlangana naye uthi, here's a penny, please give me a random thought. Yabo. Lapho suke funa wisdom nje yangalelo suku ezokwazi iba umphako of some sort. Mhlambe wena mfethu when you are operating, imaphi lamagama ojwayele kwasebenzisa to keep you going?
On a business side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only simple when it comes to me. I started small, I'm not gonna lie to you. But what kept me going is simple. I'm running at my own pace. I always tell myself that I'm not going to get rich a day. That is what keeps me going. Understanding that life is a journey, it's on its own. It's one of the things that keeps me going. And also not... Yes, competition it's okay, but I always tell myself that I'm not competing with anyone. We might be doing the same business, but at some point it's about a target market. Who's your target market? Where is your business located? So at some point I don't feel pressure because I always tell myself that I'm running my own journey.
At your own pace.
Yeah, at my own pace. That is true. So that's what is keeping me going every day. At the end of the day to work out. At some point it's not about making profits, it's about growing. I'm not gonna lie to you. To myself. Yes, profits are there, but because you have to pay stuff and everything, but it's growing at some point to get big, expand other places.
I know, bro, and I'm sure people are taking notes. As much as we might be perceived as entrepreneurs, therefore we are always money oriented, sometimes it's just a matter of growth. taking it to the next day.
Yeah.
Its own pace, own journey, own race. That's what keeps you going, and we highly appreciate you for lokho. Ngiyawa underline lawo magama and ahlala kahle. Mhlambe ke mfethu, to take it to the next level, can you give people a brief outline of ukhulephi, yabo uzalelephi, ukhule kanjani, what are the common circumstances abanye abantu abangabhekana nawo but wena na ukhonile ukuphuma kuma ukuthi ebengekho grand, yabo izinto kanjani?
Sure, but uyanga Dlamini, it's just a small I'm still a small boy, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still growing. Angifuni ukuzenza ibhula. Yes, ngiyibhula to some, and I appreciate the respect that I'm receiving out there. But uyanga Dlamini, I was born in Bizana, in a small town, Mount Zion.
Mount Zion.
Yes, Mount Zion. Yes. Yeah. Uma wami lo baba wami kwasebhizana naye but kwenye lale kuthiwa kusebaleni eXholobeni kulacala kuthiwa khona imine yabo. Yeah. I'm a firstborn. I have siblings both sides, on my father's side and my mother's side. They were not married, that is true. Yeah. Growing up, it was never easy. To me, I'm not gonna lie, it was never easy. I always say they know, especially the people that are close to me. Abantu engisebenza nabo. Akho lula, ekanga kubuye lula. Like I think I finished matric 2013. Yeah. But I could not come to university. I had to go grind and work because of being responsible somehow, because it happened to get that. I impregnate some people. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm a father. I'm a father. I'm not going to hide it.
No, bro. Like, yeah. there's no need. This is just you outlining your journey.
Yeah, I'm a father, so I had to go and work since 2014 up until 2016, and then I came to NMU 2017, and then I got to NMU. I think I was having only one pair of shoes. They know me. I used to stay at King's
Res.
Yeah, King's Res. It was never easy. It's a decision that I took on my own. No one forced me to come to university. No one convinced me otherwise. I really appreciate because bakhona abantu abadlala indima. When I come and say ngumntana okhule hamba ehlala, azange ngikhulele ekhaya. Ngihlala kwa auntie, ngihlala kwa makhulu, ngihambe ngihlala yabo. Zonke lezo zinto to a point uba grade 11 ngahamba ngayo rent. That's when I left home. That was 2012. I've never went home again after that. I've been grinding, I've been on the streets since that year, 2012.
Shit. Since 2012?
Yes, I was doing grade 11. Yabo. That's when I left home, ngayohlalela, ngafika emqashweni. Hlala siba u4 because of umuntu enguyena ke. Even in high school I used to sell dog sweet, chips, yonke le nto. So ngumuntu that ongenandaba ukuthi abantu bazothini at the end of the day. Like if I have a goal, if it means I have to walk data around this, I'm going to do it because I know the goal. I don't care ukuthi ubani uthini kwathini kwenzakalani.
Kanjani.
Yeah, anginayo leyo ndaba. To a point ukuthi ngihlala emqashweni 2012. Umastand wayengekho. Then I was given an authority to make umastand on behalf of umastand.
Imaphi lama qualities akwenza umastand akwenza umastand.
Yeah, but ilula yabo.
Yeah.
Ngumuntu onokhuluma, ngiyathanda ukuxoxa, ngiyathanda ukuthi nginikwe chance noma kephi. I think ezinye izinto izinto ukuthi engazalwa nazo yabo. I'm a leader by nature. I don't need a title, I don't need to be anywhere. It can be a shop, there's a fight anywhere, I'm going to lead. I don't need a title to be a manager, to manage people. I don't need a title. Yes, people be a captain, but yes, I'll take control. It's in my nature. Yabo.
That's a great quality.
Yeah. So nje mangisho ngithi ke ngafika eNMU 2017 ngenza building science ngangifunda North. Ngahlala I think 5 months ngangena funding. Ngangidla ku rooms. Ngangidla ku roommate wami.
Shout out to rooms.
Yeah, to a point yokuthi ngakithi mangifonela endlini kumane kwakhona amagama ukuthi why ungavela uyeke ubuye.
Ufunani lapho?
Yeah. Because family ngiphuma kuyona, it's not like they had means. I think they had no means back then, but I don't think that was those were right words. But because of determination and knowing what you want, I kept on going. NS was approved around May, I remember. I was very happy. It was still X-Pax back then. Yangena leyo mpahla bafu, yabo.
Yeah.
Ngaqala ngadayisa. Abaningi bayangazi. I used to sell ku shuttles. Ngiphatha ama chips, ngiphatha stock sweet. Ikuseni mangikhwele 15 ngifike ngikhwaze ebhasini ama chips R1 stock sweet yonke leyo. To a point ukuthi I expanded. 2018 ngahlala eLamsa. In my room ngashintsha kwaba yi small tuck shop eRes, ngathengisa ama cigarette, ngathengisa ama chips, ngathengisa ama drinks, lezi zinto ezincane.
Yeah.
Yabo ngihlala nga expanda ngaye campusini bayazi abantu ngangihlala nabo. Ngaba netafula phambi kwase library North. That's when I even got exposed kwizinto ze politics. It was 2018. That's when I got involved in a student activism. Because ngabona ukuthi you know what man, man, I'm a leader, as I've said. I'm a leader. You know what I used to do? Ngifike shuttle stop ekseni. There's no shuttle marshal back then, but then I would make sure that there's a line.
There's order.
There's order.
Yeah.
Yabo. Ezinye qualities. Njengoba ngisho ngithi ezinye izinto zayiziphumela yabo. That was 2018. Ngithengisela ama chips yonke le yanto. Ngaqhubha 2019. 2020, yeah, 2020. I think I was finishing my diploma in building. Towards the end of the year. I was ambitious again. Ngibona ngithi man, ngifuna imoto.
Sandele bezwe. Sure.
Ngithi ngifuna imoto. Ngazincama ngathenga imoto. They know people, my first green car.
Nyoka nehlazana.
Yeah.
Bizo ngani Khosa?
Yeah, Khosa Light.
Opel Khosa Light.
Yeah. Ngayithenga bafu le moto because ngangiyithanda ngifuna uqamba mama. Yazi sister wami ukamva ngihlala naye during COVID. Ngihlezi ngithi ngizoyithenga le moto. I'm a student. I'm not working anywhere. I don't have salary, I don't have anything. But I managed to save. I think around about my October, and then ngayithenga imoto ngagoduka. Mangibuya ngoJanuary ngisihlalele endlini. Mangihleli ngibuka ngithi you know what? Let me come with a business idea. And then I saw on Facebook there was a guy selling boxes of grapes.
Yeah.
Yabo. Ngathenga ibox grapes e1 ngasifaka efridge ngaziposta ngathi I'm selling grapes.
Ziyakala.
Yabo. That's how it started in the ndaba yengasho fruit and cab. I was using that car as cab services. Students supported my business. I was selling fruit. Most people know. And then I came with the name Ngasho. It means I've said it before. I did say Guti when the time is right. I'm definitely going to have something that I'm going to own, a legacy of my own. Some that even if I died tomorrow, kuzochoka ikono YANGA. There was a Ngasho business. Yabona. Ngangena bafo lapha ngazithengisela ifruit yesifiki. Isizo kakhulu ingano inami, wangisiza kakhulu ngifuna uqamba manga.
Yeah. Shout out to Inam.
Yeah, shout out to Inam. Engithengisela, ngisize kakhulu. Ne-support kangiyifumane ebantwini. Bear in mind ukuthi imali yokuqala la business ngayinikwa ngomunye umama ngumlungu, one of the res managers. I'm not going to disclose ukuthi wakephi.
Yeah. Hey, nama shout outs ngikazaphela. Shout out.
Yabo. So ngaya kuyena ngafike ngasho ukuthi hey mama, ngifuna uqala leli business, and then kwathiwa nayi YANGA 1,000 rand, go and start a business and pay me later. Ngayiqala ibusiness. Akho lula ngifuna uqamba manga.
Yeah.
I had to wake up every day ngo 4 a.m.
Bro.
Drive from Summerstrand to Motherwell Makmani to stock fruit. I could not stock in bulk because I want to produce everything that is fresh every day.
Every day.
I had to do that every day. Waking up at 4, I had to stock, and then by 7, I'm opening up. Fruit is on, and then I leave, and then go do my own things, go to school and everything. Yeah, man. During the journey of selling fruit, I looked around. Ngazama to give back to the community. I came with a paid drive. Buyers abantu, people donated, I'm not gonna lie. And then I donated to one of the schools, a Motherwell. I went to visit and then I donated. I assisted to some kids. I'm not going to mention names.
Because it's charity. Bro.
Yeah.
It's you pouring your heart out. And
yes, giving back.
You don't want to be labeled like that. Wanika lo. Nah, babantu.
Yeah, bro.
Small list.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Can't give back community. Ngezinto enjalo. Ngenza ama-paid drive, ngathengela ingane impahla zeChristmas. Ngathengela ingane uniforms. Siningi izinto engeze ngiyibale. I'm still doing now. They know I'm always saying if it happens, someone who's thinking in like special students, not having food, not having sanitary towels and everything, they can always reach out to me. I'm still doing that because I know the struggle. But for to be honest, I've been on my own since I left home 2012.
Yeah.
No one has ever hold my hand, even my family. They know. I think I tried to fix things with my family 2 years back. That's only when I could sit down and then pour my heart
and have a conversation.
Yeah, have a conversation with them, because we had many differences to the point that I had to disown them. It's not something easy, but I had to do it, and I've done it, and then I've learned from it again. But at the same time, I grew up, and then I went back to say, you know what, this is my family. At the end of the day, yes, this is my family.
And it's your umuntu.
Wathi ngiyathanda ukuthi angithandi bazokungcwaba ngelinye ilanga, nami ngizobangcwaba ngelinye ilanga. Angizuzikhethela ukuthi okwenzakalayo, yabo. Sengisho ukuthi mawukhula sometimes, yes, ezinye izinto ziba too much for wena.
Yeah.
At that particular time, but ngokuyokhula uyoba mdala, and then the mindset yakho kuyashintsha. Izinto uzibone ngenye indlela ukuthi okwenzakalani, yabo bafu. So
clear.
I'm still struggling, I'm still hustling, I'm still grinding every day. I have other businesses. I even took one of your idea. It's unfortunate. Yeah, man, no, this bro. Thing of rent a fridge. Yeah, I think I'm having 10 fridges now, per fridges that I'm renting out to students. I'm always ready for any challenge. I'm owning a tuck shop in one of the big residences in Summerstrand. I'm running it by myself. I'm sponsoring one of the netball teams. One of the residents I'm not going to mention. I sponsor them with fruit, balls and everything. Yeah, and this year I'll be sponsoring one of the teams. Yeah, but I want to say shout out to East of Sunset Tuck Shop. That is my baby now. That is my focus. That is my business that I'm focusing on.
It's making serious moves.
Yeah, that is where I am at this point. As I've said, I took your idea. Students, I am also focusing on fridges.
Ngoba nathi capacity yashaya mfethu. Yo.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happens in student capacity level. There are so many opportunities, but you find that what is consistent is the struggling. Most students are really struggling. Why would you say entrepreneurship holds a solution to many of what students are facing? It can be unesifasa ukakhick in.
Yeah.
But for you to survive last 6 months, ukulinda, entrepreneurial thinking or entrepreneurial doing can make you survive last 6 months. And you can actually see after 6 months, no, as soon as ungena unesifasa, I can actually grow this thing. Yini mfethu le about entrepreneurship olokukholelwa kuyo, because even as a primary you're like, no man, let me sell.
Yeah.
Noma usuphume kini wadayisa, yabo.
Yeah.
Noma usuzihlalela.
Kusadayisa namanje.
That's you like always positioning in yourself in a way of I can make money anyway. Yabo. Yini le about entrepreneurship oyibonayo ukuthi this makes it a solution to many problems esibhekane nazo njenge youth.
Yeah, but iwani into engizoyisho entrepreneurship in its own, to me it's having your own thing. Something that is, I would say, that is legal. I don't support illegal entrepreneurship. That is selling drugs, but they say they're hustling. But an honest entrepreneurship, sleeping at night knowing that you've done good for yourself, that is for your own integrity and respect, having your own product. I think I've seen you, brother. I'm talking about you, starting with muffins. That's how I think I knew you.
Yeah.
I can see.
Still there.
Yeah. I can see there's Umpa. That's how you're one of the people that inspired me. I'm not going to lie. You could not see it, but that's how I knew you. That, you know what? Nangu Muslim Chituya Push is having muffins. Somehow is within the university. You'll find him having to supply muffins in small functions or whatever reason may be.
Yeah.
So to me, entrepreneurship, it makes life easy. It keeps you together while you're still waiting for something. I have an 8 to 5 job buff, but at the same time I have hustlers. I'm hustling.
Multiple businesses on the side.
Yeah, I have 8 to 5 job that I'm doing. At the same time I'm having this hustling and sides, because to be honest with you, man would never be enough because of responsibilities. I'm a breadwinner at home. As I've said, I have responsibility of taking care of my own. I have siblings. I'm a firstborn. To me, entrepreneurship is something that keeps you going, according to me. It holds you together while you're still looking whatever that you're looking for. At some point, it opens doors for you without even knowing. So mine is very simple. I know it's not easy. Everyone is selling dresses these days. Everyone is doing bold. Everyone is doing same thing. But as I've always said, it's always about you position yourself. Where is your business based? Because I'll make a simple example. You go by the taxi rank, you find Abamama selling same thing, all selling banana. Every day they wake up, consistency every day. You know what? It's because they're getting something out of that.
They wouldn't be doing it.
They wouldn't be doing it. At the same time, it goes back to what I've said. It's not about making 100% profit. It's about, at some point, you go to sleep having something inside. You go to sleep knowing that back home there's food on the table. Back home, ingani leskoleni. Back home, ingani bhatalele rent. Yabo. So I think ngokuyukhula, even the mindset, you look around and then you wanna grow. You don't want to become a thug or whatever, but you want an honest life. That is the life that I'm looking for. If I wanted to get rich, I would go do some ritual money, what, and then do twirl. That is the easiest way.
Yeah.
But then I choose to grind every day. I choose to wake up, go and stalk, whereas everyone is sleeping. I drive Bolt, you see. As I'm having a 8 to 5 job, but I drive Bolt.
Imagine, bro.
You see.
No, I take it to heart, in fact. Especially in the beginning of what you said. It gives you a sense of control.
Yeah.
You own what you do or what you feed yourself.
Yeah.
So having that sense of control, awulindi isikhathi you don't usually wait or even have excuses. No, sibanibana ngaka nginike ukuthi because when uyazi ukuthi kumele uvuke ekseni uhambe uyokwenza ukuthi, therefore you'll get that guaranteed, it's gonna happen. I really appreciate those words, and I hope our audience can hear ukuthi ekse this, as much as it looks like a solution, igcina ingasayekeki because ugcina usuphila ngayo.
Becomes your life.
Then we call it without anything. Ne?
Yeah.
There was even assistance. But manje, awukayeki just because usuyasebenza. It magnifies or it grows namanye ama commitments. Mhlambe lento fethu I usually listen kakhulu to ama Western philosophers, motivational speakers, and entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And umuntu mayse figure to a point of making a lot of money, uqala denounce I 9 to 5 or 8 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing of working for another person.
It's a problem.
Leyanto ngokuyibuka kwami, yes, it is an ego speaking, or he's speaking to your ego.
Yeah.
Kwesinye isikhathi. Manje leyanto thina as come up entrepreneurs, we end up not taking that opportunity. Let's say so 9 degree.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go and work and apply yourself to another person's business and get paid whilst you are actually learning. Because people funda the big business. Yini le mhlambe ongayisho about having a 9 to 5 and also building your own empire.
Bafo, this thing is simple. It's not simple, but it's simple.
Yeah. The words are simple.
Yeah, that's what there's one thing that I always say. My staff knows. I think what keeps me going at some point. I'm always saying it. I've traveled for almost 11 hours. I always tell people, one of the reasons I left home and come to PE was to make money and feed my family. It's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it will never be easy. FINRA opens at 7. At 8 I have to be at work. Meaning I have to wake up early every day, stock, unpack stock, and then go to my 8 to 5 job. Knock off, check how's the business going while shop is running, and then I go do Bolt. Later I go cash up, and then I go sleep. That is my routine every day. To a point that it happens that I don't have a social life. Somehow I lack ufumanisa ukuthi sebeyakhala ukuthi babe unqabile manje skiphan yabo. I had a deep conversation today with my staff in the morning. Some debate to a point that I've said in life in general, I think going forward in future, I think a lawyer must date a lawyer, because that's when you'll understand.
Yeah.
When I say I'm busy,
the struggles of being a lawyer.
Yeah, it's very difficult to date a hustler. I'm not yet a businessman. I'm still hustling. If I were to get 5 dark shops in different residencies, I would consider myself as a businessman. But only owning one dark shop does not make me a businessman. I'm still learning there.
Yeah.
I'm still building myself to be someone that I want to be. As I've said, I want to expand. To me, it's not about making 100% profit. It's about growing and expanding. We are trying to enter into these residencies. It's not easy. But definitely, I'm sure I'm going to get there. For me, I think I've dealt with students. My target market has been students since day one. I've started selling anything that I was selling.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that I've learned. You must never at any day give up. Consistency must be there at all times. In business, it's not about selling 10 items every day. Some days we'll sell 1 item out of 20 items. Some days we'll sell 20. Some days we'll sell 5. But I keep on going every day because I have hope. I'm always hoping for the best. Yeah, so at any day, like you've said, be it that you are a doctor or whatever, I always listen to Mhlobo Yenene. Go to work, part a number of cigarettes, or you part a box of apples. During lunch, you sell to your colleagues. You know that is where your bus fare coming from. Because with the economy of Ramaphosa, me is not make sure.
The economy of Ramaphosa.
Yeah, having one source of income, it's not an option. With how things are in the country, and with the responsibilities, the black tax is there. Trust me. Some they'll watch this podcast and say, "This guy is saving money. I don't have money." Even back home, they will look, "Oh, he's saving a tax shop. He's saving this, saving this."
They start calculating.
They must not calculate because they don't know how much expenses that are there. Yeah, there's a lot. There's staff, salaries. There's everything that you have to pay. There's a lot that you have to consider. So to me, at any day, at this point, and I might have a dream one day, I'm not gonna lie, to not to report to anyone, but to report to myself, to work for myself full time. But it's not easy. It's not an easy thing.
It's a long journey.
Yeah, it's a journey. This thing is a journey. We'll die doing it. Trust me on that one. We'll die hustling. We'll die grinding. That is the mindset that we need. Because the moment you stop, we're going to have a problem. I'm pushing everyone that is my circle that have your own thing. If my sister knows, I'm always pushing her. Have multiple salary incomes. Yeah. You can't be relying on one thing. Tomorrow, student accommodation will be closed. What are you going to do? Bolt will be closed. What is your next option? You can't be investing in one sector. That's what I'm trying to say.
You must
expand.
Diversify.
Yeah, expand. Your target market cannot be always one people.
Yeah.
Because most businesses are closed, especially after COVID, because of such. Yeah.
No, you are clear, Buff. You are very clear. There's another element in way too that comes into the picture. It's the political side of his end. At least when I've operated in both. Yeah, born pela radical and involved in student politics.
Yeah.
There are different thinkings between the two spheres. Ingakho ngapha ngoka business. When I young so capital.
Yeah.
That's ngapha ka politics. No. We are socialisms here. How do you balance the two? Or how ngokubona kwakho the two can work together and achieve the same goal of liberating people, if it's liberating, or ensuring that people don't go to bed hungry and all of that. How can the two philosophies work together?
Sure, Buff. Hey, it's not easy. Comrades are calling me capitalist now. I'm not gonna lie, Buff. They are saying I'm monopolizing everything. I'm becoming a capitalist, whereas I was once an activist. preaching the issue of socialism and everything. It's not easy, but I think at some point there's one thing that I've learned. It's easy for someone uba ahawulishe, whereas on the other side, when tables turn and then you become on that other side, it's a different story. But at some point it's a matter of adjusting, and you have to adjust to, now I'm no longer a student. I've passed the stage, but it goes back to who you are.
Yeah.
You can become a politician, but there's younger inside the politician. You can be a businessman, but there's still younger inside the businessman.
It's just a role you are playing.
It's a role that you are playing at that time. But there's inner you, and that inner you will be always you. I don't care even if you can be a politician, you can be a president. It does not change who you are. If you understand the struggle, if you understand that there are issues of students like not getting funding on time and everything, you will make sure you are running a business. If you have to give out 5 loaves of bread every day, you have to do that because you understand the struggle. Yes, you'll never at any day be able to balance those two philosophies together, but at some point you lack in one. But I always align myself. I learn every day. I like criticism. I like someone that criticize me. That person is building me. I'm not gonna lie, but I like to be built, to be corrected. I'm not always right. And I don't like people that are arrogant. I don't like people that are inconsiderate at any day. I respect people a lot. I think that is why I am where I am today. I respect people a lot. I'll always respect people, whether you are young or you are old. I always respect people. But I think what helps me when I'm the most, that I want to tell people, there's one thing I always tell people: you are on your own. Even if your family is having 50 cars, those are not your cars. Those are not your mansions. Those are not. I don't care even if your father is having what. You have to build your own legacy from scratch. I believe in people that are struggling every day to be better people than people that are waiting for inheritance. I'm waiting for my father to die because to inherit that BMW. I don't like to associate myself with such people. I like people that are broad-minded, that think out of the box. Don't tell me about problems. You must bring solutions. And I always talk business, to be honest with you. Anything to me is a business.
Second nature.
They see. Everything I look at, business comes in my mind. You know what? Aibo, students drink alcohol. Okay. Maybe one day. Those are bigger dreams. Even today I was sitting alone with someone and I said, you know what? If I can open a liquor shop or a tavern or a student entertainment whatever platform specifically for students, because I'm not gonna lie, whether we like it or not, students will always drink alcohol.
It's a matter of who are they drinking it from.
Yes.
Or who are they enriching.
Yes. So to me, it's not easy. At some point, I was once a comrade fighting for those students. Now I'm on the other side. Tables have turned. They are fighting with me. Your prices are very high, chief. You can't be selling a 2-liter Coke with 20 rand. But I'm buying 2-liter Coke with how much? They don't understand such things.
So le part yokuba open-minded comes into play in 20s Ganji. You don't even have to be a business owner to think like that. and zifake nje ecathuleni zakhe lo muntu. Number one, they made an effort to bring this thing closer to you. Without them bringing it closer to you, you will be struggling. Yeah. And taking him down can only mean you will suffer more. And it's greater if a politically conscious person becomes a business person. Why? Because YANGA, you go back manje and be like, oh, you guys play football. Let me ensure that you can play football with peace. Here are the paraphernalias. Here are the equipment.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where I exercise my socialism. But I can't 100% be a social person.
Yeah.
Because masekuphelile la ngikhanda khona.
Uzoba inkinga.
Sengiyahamba manje ngiyodibizela omunye and we end up all in poverty, and that's not the ideal. Fethu ngiyawathanda lawo magama, and they bring clarity. Mhlambe to omunye umuntu who didn't, or who only held one perspective. Hey yo, bro, ozama ukuyibuka all way around and think about the person outside the student capacity. Okay, when you have kids, Kebaf, will you still think like this? Ungalindi uzofike lapho, because mase usufikile lapho sekulate. Yabo thina sesikuvalele sithi wena ucabanga kanje and uyingozi kulento esiyenzayo. But I highly appreciate you. Mhlambe when it comes to working with our students, how much of a potential do they have? Mababona uthi say, guys, you guys have so much potential, and you being a Gqeberha, if it's Gqeberha, or UJ, if you say UJ, if you can capitalize on these as a few, you can live a better person. Go first year, you can start striving, or you can start living a purposeful life. Because no matter what we can do, students will never stop drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
But there are those who don't, or those who drink it with thinking and understanding.
Yeah.
Yebo ngesikwazi bawola wonke, but with this consciousness singakwazi ukuthi ekusendoda be a more productive person, so that at the top la sobe sesikhona kungeke bore naba abanye abantu abangena bebe nale thinking yabo. Mhlambe nje imaphi lama words of wisdom or guidance mainly to the it's basically mainly to the youth. But they say you have these opportunities in the platform in kuyo as a student. Isebenzise kanje it can make you a better person, or it can elevate you and make you not suffer.
Sure, Baf. Hey, to be honest with you, everyone is born with something. I hate it when someone is they like to say not song as hustlers. Not song will be business people. It's I don't like that mindset or that thinking. But working with students and guiding some people, I'm mentoring some students on business side. I do get the messages of Mr. DLAMINI, please guide me, I want to start this. That is inspirational to me. It is one of the things that keeps me going. Most people, I inspire most people. I did not know that I inspire most people, but I've seen it. I've had a test a few days ago, and then I've seen that there are people that are still going. Yeah, there are people that are still going because of me. So if I give up, I not only let myself down, but I've let other people down. You see, there's one that I'm going to say, especially to young people. First thing that you must know that who you are, Obani, like just know yourself before anything. You must align yourself with right people. Because another thing that is killing young people is associating yourself with wrong people. You see YANGA is grinding and is hustling every day. You want to go associate yourself with someone that is selling drugs. And then you have to dodge bullets every day. You have to be on the run every day. That is a fast life for me. I'm not judging anyone, but one thing that I'm going to encourage people: let's try. I know it's not easy, but let's try every day. Especially, you look around and you see all my friends are doing business every day. All my friends have taken most. You go back home as Lali and you see all my friend operating his buzzer shop that talk what DLAMINI. Now my friend has taken over. It's because I think us as young people, we are lazy. We want to be given everything. You are getting NSFAS of 1.5 every month. You're buying groceries. You're going to a kingdom every weekend. That money is finished within 2 days. It goes back to what I've said. Even if you're selling cigarettes, as I've said, have something to do. It does not have to be big. If you're good computers, have classes. Do assignments, be a tutor, whatever that you can be as a student. There are many ways of being in the game. There's a lot that you can do as a student, because we are exposed to a lot of students. Even within the universities, there are departments. There are where you can go and learn, get counseling, get a career, get a guidance. There are mentors for everything. And to be honest, shout out to NMU to having the current Snayamani's office, the student entrepreneurship office. They are assisting a lot of students. And the one thing that I'm going to say to students, a business, as I've said, it's not only about money at the end of the day. It's about growing and be able to maintain yourself. It's not about you getting 2,000 a day or any amount a day, but it's growing you, maintaining you, your family, people around you. But the most important thing that you must have, it's a goal. You can't be having a business not having a goal. What is your goal? You want to build a mansion. I want to see my sisters want to get to university. They are well taken care of. Registration. There's a lot. So, but for this thing is simple. People must align themselves. And stop being lazy. People must stop being lazy. They must exercise and use any facilities at their own advantage, because that's how politicians are operating. They are using everything at their own advantage. But people must read. That is very important. Get knowledge. You learn from other people. But most of all, just know who you are and know what you want, and align yourself with the right people. You can't be saying that it does not work like that.
So good. No, but siyabonga kakhulu mfethu. This can only open a chance ukuthi digest yonke lento esike sayishare manje, and mhlawumbe isikhathi masesivuma siphinde sihlangane futhi. Bafu ngiyabonga kakhulu. There is so much wisdom go wonke lamagama, and mfethu I trust if people can pay serious attention and put pen to paper, there's a lot that they can take from this conversation. Yabo nje amagama akho okugcina where you emphasize ukuthi umuntu makazazi, know the type of person you are and you are trying to be, and then automatically uzosithola usuhamba nabo ke labo bantu. But
right,
even there samele ukhethe. That's the unfortunate part. Ukuthi zonke bazoza kanje kumele ubakhethe laba abahambisana nawo.
That is true.
Yanga mfethu, thank you very much for this powerful engagement. Sesingasho nje ukuthi mhlambe if akhona amagama okugcina to put your businesses on, advertise, let them know. If you want to appreciate someone, you can put that shout out, and you can close with short words of wisdom. Sibonga baba.
Sure bafo. No bafo angizuba mude. First of all, I'm gonna say thanks to you.
Sure.
As I've said, it's an honor to me. I've been looking forward to this. I really appreciate for you having me to share my journey. As I always try to share it, I'm very glad. I think this is I've been on newspapers. I've been to one of the radio stations to share my journey, and now I'm here. As you've said, this podcast will be there even after Minyaga.
Yeah.
People can go and refer. Even myself, I'll go back even if I'm old, and be proud of myself. Yeah, I'm going to say shout out to my staff. Abantu engisebenza nabo. Bayazazi Ochuma, Wisi, Iminati, Anela, Osima. That is my staff that I'm currently having right now. Engisebenza nabo is student. I've hired 5 students. Summer Student Village. I want to say shout out to Summer Student Village for giving an opportunity, for having a tuck shop. Shout out to NMU students and staff. They are supporting me. I'm still doing serving fruit. They know. Shout out to my family for believing in me. They are family members that are believing in me. There are family members that are believing in me, even if I don't believe in myself. My sisters are there. I know they are looking up to me. It's one of the things that keeps me going. As I've said, that I'm a father too, so that is one of the things that keeps me going. My goal is simple: is to have things of my own. I think I'm getting old. At some point, I don't want to look back ngithi ngiyafisa ukuthi ngangenze ukuthi there's a lot that I want to achieve, and I believe that I'm going to achieve it with the attitude that I'm having mna. Ndingumntu that is IDC. I don't care ukuthi abantu bathini. That is another thing that is going to help people. Into yenzayo zenzela wena, and even if it's a mistake or it does not work out, definitely you are learning from it. Even if it's a business idea, it does not work out, but trust me on it, you've learned something out of it. When you come back for a second time, you know where to fix and what are you going to do. Yeah, so goes back to what I've said before. You must ukuthi uzazi ukuthi ubani, uswakephi, ufunani, zithini goals. You align yourself with people about right. Align yourself with right people at all times. Must never let money change you. Money has not yet changed me, and I'm thankful for that. As I've said, I'm still giving back. I'm still assisting people. I'm saying it here. Whoever needs help, obviously, if I can help, I'm going to help. With any business ideas, as I'm doing. To ladies, everyone who needs sanitary towels, pads, lotion, whatever, feel free to give me a call.
Load shedded. No. Siyabonga baba, siyabonga kakhulu. I think ile mic isebenza. Po Ramaphosa uyayivala lento.